Joe, there are so many people involved with what led up to January 6th. I just wonder where accountability or what accountability looks like at some point.
Well, we just need the information. The Republicans in the House and Senate, almost every one of them, are trying to cover this up. They all voted against a bipartisan, bicameral, sweeping investigation to get to the truth because they understand that some of their leaders were involved on January the 6th. Some of them had phone calls with Donald Trump that they bragged about to other members that they now don't want the American people to know the truth about. And, you know, there are a lot of Americans who want to know who around the president was guilty of committing treason that day. There are a lot of people who want to know who among the president's men and or women were planning those riots to overturn an election. To overturn a democratic election in America, we have a right to know. And when the president is saying that this is a partisan exercise, that's so 2018. It's kind of cute when Donald Trump says that. It's also even cuter when he says that there's executive privilege when you're dealing with sedition. No, Donald, I've got very bad news for you. When you engage in sedition against the United States of America, you're not going to find federal judges that are going to say, you know what, we don't care that he was sitting there and watching the television and cheering on the rioters and refusing to stop the riot. And his aides were talking behind the scenes. We're talking about how all hell was going to break loose the next day. We're working, and even the lawyers were working on theories, which we really haven't talked about enough here, on how to overturn a democratic election. And then how to stop the constitutional counting of the electoral votes on January the 6th. There is no executive privilege for treason. There is no executive privilege for sedition. There is no executive privilege for being engaged in sedition or being a part of sedition or for encouraging sedition. So we have to have the investigation. We have to have the documents. We have to know what the president knew, when he knew it, what Steve Bannon knew, when he knew it, what all of the president's aides knew, when they knew it. And it's not really going to be that tough. I'm just going to look at phone records, going to talk to people who don't want to go to jail, going to let the chips fall where they may, because this still is America. What you're seeing on TV here, they failed. We still live in America. So actually, the law matters. Your vote still counts. No one like Donald Trump has a right to actually throw away your vote when he doesn't win an election. That happens in other countries. That still doesn't happen here.